Welcome back, everybody. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. In today's video, we have two different XP methods, and we're going to see which one is faster. For the two methods, it's going to be the bot lobby one first, and then it's going to be the TaliKing method, and we're going to see which one gives better or more XP. There will be a timer on the bottom of the screen timing us for 1 hour of playing. That doesn't mean I'm going to stop the timer once one of my games is over. The timer will be running even when we're in the pre-game lobby readying up for the next game. And immediately when the timer is up, once that hour is over, I'm going to leave the game and we'll see how much XP we gain for the bot lobbies first, and then we're going to end up with the TaliKing method and see which one is faster. We are currently 69,904 XP until level 390. So keep that in mind, guys. We are going to hop right into this and see which one is faster. And by the way, guys, I'm going to start the timer immediately when we reach the battle bus. Here we go. Let's get right into this, boys. And for the bot lobby method, I think the fastest is Misty Meadows, so we're going to be landing there for each of our games. So I'm already finished recording. I know what happened throughout this video, guys, but I will be talking about the games and how they went, and past me will be intervening every time I find something interesting to say, or when I finish a game, or when I start a game. So I've got to say, guys, for my bot lobby games, they definitely went very well. The first game, I was able to loot most of Misty. I was able to fish a bit. I didn't kill any henchmen near Misty, but then I ended up going all the way over to the grotto, and I was able to loot the entire grotto alongside Misty, which is absolutely insane. I ended up getting close to 20,000 XP in the first game alone. Last kill, here we go. I'm going to check how much XP and then I'm going to back out right away. Let's see how much XP we got in our first game. That was a great game overall for sure. Holy crap. All right, 19,822 XP first game, not bad. And I would say that went exceptionally well. That is about the peak amount of XP I can get. I've probably gotten like 1,000 more at my absolute best, but it takes a little bit more time to get that little bit of extra XP, because instead of looting the grotto, I could have went out and found those last players and killed them to end the game a little bit quicker. So I would say it sort of evens itself out. Maybe I gained a little bit more XP by looting all of the grotto and shaking everyone down. I didn't end up scanning any henchmen, but I did open up every single henchman chest over there. So I would say overall a pretty successful first game. Time to ready up for game number 2. Misty yet again. For my second game, for a more typical run, I ended up looting all of Misty, getting a few kills here and there. And then I went over to the agency where I tried to scan henchmen as many times as I possibly could. If you guys didn't know, you get 120 XP from scanning a henchman at a door, and there is a limit to how many times you can scan someone for XP. I don't know exactly how many times that is. It might be around 20, but I ended up reaching that limit, opening the vaults, getting all the loot from there, and a pretty successful game number 2, around 19,000 XP. Definitely not bad. Then this one off. The nice little snipe. There we go, guys. That's another game. Another really good game, too. Let's see how much XP we got. We're going to back out. Rejoin. All right, another great game for XP, almost 19,000. So that definitely took me a lot longer than it typically would to queue up for a game. I was having some problems with my iPhone and it wouldn't ready up on mobile for some reason. But I mean, that happens for these, so it's to be expected every once in a while. That's why I'm not going to add any bonus time, because if it happens to you, that's time wasted, even if it isn't meant to happen. And then for game number 3, I didn't end up finishing it, but I would say another pretty good run for myself. I went over to the agency, tried to get as much XP from there as possible, and of course I started out looting at Misty. All right, we're down to 5 seconds, everybody. All right, I'm gonna call it there. Let's back out and see how much XP we got in an hour doing bot lobbies. So at the start of these bot lobby games 1 hour ago, we were at 69,904 XP away from level 390. Now we're 16,504 XP away from 390. So we ended up gaining 53,400 XP in 1 hour by doing bot lobbies. That's actually a lot more more than I was anticipating. Yes, we had a few good games here and there, but I would say overall, I am definitely happy with the amount of XP we got. And I don't know if TaliKing's methods can beat mine. So I would say overall, a pretty fun experience for me. I do like doing bot lobbies. It's a huge variety of things to do. Yeah, you end up looting Misty, especially if you're doing this method. That is the constant. You do that at first, you fish, and then you head either to the agency, maybe to the grotto, or just go on your way and start getting some kills. So I do like the variety of the bot lobbies. So we will be doing TaliKing's method, and we're going to see how it works. We're 16,504 XP away from level 390, and the starting XP at level 390 is 164,250 XP. So don't worry, guys. At the end of this, we'll figure out how much XP we got in this hour of doing TaliKing's method. Let's get into it, guys. So for TaliKing's method, he goes into Team Rumble and he loots all of one location. I'm gonna pick Steamy Stacks because that's the one I see him go to the most, and I feel like I know that one the best. So right when we hop into the battle bus, that is when the timer will start, guys. Let's hop into it. Here we go. So I will be looting exactly how TaliKing does and leaving once I hit the last chest. We have a zone pretty close to us, so there are going to be people landing here, but I mean, that's bound to happen, and it probably happens for him a lot as well. So if people steal our chest, that's just the name of the game, guys. So now to talk about TaliKing's method. I've got to say, guys, I'm not gonna like really commentate too much over these games since I was able to play so many. I don't even know how many I ended up playing, maybe 9 or 10. But at first it was like, oh my god, when is this going to end? When can I be done with this? But I think maybe 40 minutes in, I hit this stride where I was like sort of brain dead. I didn't really know exactly where I was, and all I was doing, my main objective was just to open up chests and ammo crates, and that was it. There were a few people who landed with me here and there. I definitely will be showing clips of that throughout this. We got a stalker right here. He's following us around. But to be fair, TaliKing only uses this skin, so he's gonna get these followers too. But to be honest, not too many of them actually went through and opened up that many chests at Steamy. I feel like people just hop into Team Rumble games and they sort of just walk around aimlessly and don't really do anything even at the POIs they land at. So I really don't understand how more people aren't opening up chests. So I would say that was definitely one of my main concerns about this method. Other people opening up chests at your location that you land at. But to be honest with you guys, I didn't really experience that all that much. Even though there were people there consistently, no one killed me. I got a few kills here and there, and not too many people really opened up chests around me, even though they were landing there. So I don't really understand that. I really don't think I could do this method as much as TaliKing, and I don't know if he actually did this all alone. Doing this method for 1 hour really made me think, was he able to do this alone? I don't know if he is. I don't know if he is doing this alone or if he has multiple other people playing on his account. But one of the downsides of this method, it's like you play for 5 minutes and you don't really see that level go up all that much, because each game you're gaining about 5,000 to 6,000 XP. I really truly don't know how this guy could do this. I don't know how he could continuously do this over and over and over again. But I don't know, guys. You have to tell me what you think about this method. Have you tried it out? What do you think about it? It looks like we're not going to be able to get over there in time, and we're not going to get any more XP. Yeah, guys, we're not going to be able to get any more XP. I'm going to back out and we'll see how much XP we gained. So we are 129,629 XP away from level 391. In that hour doing TaliKing's method, we gained 51,125 XP. So yes, guys, bot lobbies ended up getting me 53,400 XP in a single hour. And I had some trouble, you know, actually getting into a match, or at least that third match. It took me a little bit longer. And then for TaliKing's method, it got me about 51,000 XP. So his method in this instance was a little bit worse for XP, but I would say they're around the same. It really comes down to the preference of which one you want to do, which one you want to master, because I feel like I've mastered bot lobbies. TaliKing TaliKing's method is definitely, you definitely need to master it a little bit, but at the end of the day, it's just looting chests. You don't really have to think much outside of that. All you have to do is land Steamy, and once you can master Steamy, I mean, it's not very difficult at the same time. So I would say it's really what you prefer doing. Do you prefer getting those bot lobby kills? Do you prefer actually switching it up a little bit? That's why I prefer bot lobbies a lot more than TaliKing's method. I don't know if you guys have ever done any sort of grind before, but once you get in the zone of that grind, it's sort of hard to stop. I didn't want to stop. I just wanted to keep going with TaliKing's method, but I've gotten into that zone with bot lobbies as well before. But I would say TaliKing's method, you can definitely sort of trick your mind into continuously doing it because it is so fast paced and it is the same thing over and over again, so you can sort of get lost in the grind. But I would say for about the same amount of XP, even though bot lobbies, yes, I got more XP, it really needed to be about 10,000 in either direction for me to consider one better or one worse. I've got to say, guys, I don't think I could do the TaliKing method for like 24 hours in a row, for 16 hours in a row, day after day after day, because you do get in that zone, but the next day it's hard to even start because I feel like I would be so burnt out doing the same thing over and over again after coming to the realization of me spending 16 hours just looting. Again, I like the bot lobby inconsistencies. Sometimes the zone pulls in a different direction and you have to end up going to Slurpee. Sometimes you end up going to the grotto. Sometimes you end up going to agency, Steamy. It's all different. Sometimes you do more fishing. Sometimes you get more kills. Sometimes you scan more henchmen. It's all different except for that starting portion of looting Misty Meadows. I still am a fan of the bot lobby method, but you guys can definitely try out the TaliKing method if you guys would like to. You guys are gonna have to tell me which one you prefer more, but guys, I don't honestly believe that TaliKing played this all alone. It's mind-boggling to me to believe it. I don't see where the motivation comes from, the incentive. For me, I make money off of this. TaliKing does not make money off of this. So where does that incentive come from? What keeps him going? I really want to interview him, and I'm going to try to, guys, but we'll have to wait and see. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys did enjoy. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.